Dear students, welcome to Social Science YouTube channel. Today, I'm uploading video number 8. In this video number 8, we discuss political science, second chapter, that is Indian foreign policy. So in this chapter, we discuss Indian foreign policies, features, objectives, and even who formulated and all those things. Let us go to the MCQs questions of this unit. The very first question, the leader who outlined the foreign policy of India in 1946 was A. Jawaharlal Nehru, B. Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, C. Gandhiji, and D. Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. Yes, the correct answer is Jawaharlal Nehru. He outlined the Indian foreign policy first time in 1946 and also explained what kind of relationship India will have with Russia, China, and USA. Indian foreign policy is also called as A. Gandhian policy, B. Ambedkar's policy, C. Nehru's policy, and D. Patel's policy. Yes, you are correct. Indian foreign policy is called foreign policy of Nehru or Nehru's policy. So in the previous question I told he was the first person to outline the Indian foreign policy. Therefore, Indian foreign policy is also called as a Nehru's policy. The first foreign affairs minister of India was A. Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, B. Jawaharlal Nehru, C. Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, D. Maulana Azad. Is the correct answer is B. Jawaharlal Nehru. He worked as the first Prime Minister of India as well as Foreign Affairs Minister of India, and the formulation of Indian foreign policies, the credit goes to Jawaharlal Nehru. The first Prime Minister of India was Lal Bahadur Shastri, Jawaharlal Nehru, Indira Gandhi, Maulana Azad. Yes, the correct answer is Jawaharlal Nehru. He worked as the first Prime Minister of India. So Lal Bahadur Shastri was the second one. The third one was Indira Gandhi. The Panchashila principles were signed in 1954, 1955, 1964, 1962. Yes, the correct answer is 1954. Panchashila principles means 5 principles to maintain good relationship with neighboring countries. This Panchashila principles were signed in 1954. The next question is, the countries which had signed the Panchashila principles are India and Russia, India and Nepal, Nepal and China, India and China. Yes, children, the correct answer is India and China. So India and China, to maintain good relationship, they signed 5 principles called Panchashila principles in 1954. The Indian Prime Minister who signed the Panchashila principles was A. Jawaharlal Nehru, B. Lal Bahadur Shastri, C. Indira Gandhi, D. Rajiv Gandhi. Yes, children, you are correct. Answer is A. Jawaharlal Nehru. The Premier of China who signed the Panchashila principles was Mao Tse-tung, Chiang Kai-shek, Xi Jinping, Chow En-lai. Yes, children, you are correct. The answer is D. Chow En-lai. Chow En-lai, the Chinese Premier, and the Indian Prime Minister, Jawaharlal Nehru, signed Panchashila principles in 1954 to maintain good relationship between India and China. The Prime Minister would try to reform our foreign policy is A. Jawaharlal Nehru, B. Lal Bahadur Shastri, C. Indira Gandhi, D. Atal Bihari Vajpayee. Yes, children, the correct answer is Atal Bihari Vajpayee. So the previous prime ministers, they followed an eye for an eye policies with the Pakistan. Atal Bihari Vajpayee tried to improve the relationship between India and China. So as a result of this, he sent Lahore Bus Yatra program was organized. But it could not successful. So later, Indo-Pak War, Kargil War was fought. So when Kargil War was fought, that time Atal Bihari Vajpayee was the Prime Minister of India. So India successfully defeated Pakistan in Kargil War. The Prime Minister who followed the principles of an eye for an eye in their foreign policy were Lal Bahadur Shastri and Indira Gandhi, Jawaharlal Nehru and Deve Gowda, VP Singh and Rajiv Gandhi, Atal Bihari Vajpayee and Narendra Modi. Yes, children, you are correct. Lal Bahadur Shastri and Indira Gandhi. So Lal Bahadur Shastri and Indira Gandhi had declared war on Pakistan. So Lal Bahadur Shastri in 1965, whereas Indira Gandhi in 1971. So they followed an eye for an eye policy, a tooth for a tooth policy. Actually, this policy was followed by Hammurabi. The policy which was asserted by India in Delhi and Bandung conferences is anti-British policy, anti-racial discrimination policy, anti-terrorism policy, anti-colonial policy. Yes, the correct answer is D, anti-colonial policy. So India and other countries decided nowhere in the world imperialism or colonialism should be practiced. That's why they followed anti-colonial policy in these two meetings, Delhi and Bandung conferences. The foreign policy of India opposes imperialism because India A, was under the British rule for many years, controlled over many neighborhood nations, was attacked by China due to Tibetan crisis, helped Bangladesh to get freedom from China. The correct answer is India was under the British rule for many years. So therefore, India knew the consequences of imperialism or colonialism, therefore is always against imperialism. Discrimination based on skin color is called imperialism, colonialism, apartheid, regionalism. Yes, children, the correct answer is apartheid or racial discrimination. The leader who fought against apartheid in Africa was Abraham Lincoln, Nelson Mandela, Martin Luther King Jr., and F.W. Clark. Yes, children, the correct answer is Nelson Mandela. He was a man who fought against racial discrimination. And while fighting against racial discrimination, he was arrested and kept in jail for a long period of time. He did not care. He continued his fight against apartheid. The process of elimination of specific harms step by step is called A, armament, B, disarmament, C, arms race, it's D, arms deal. So the correct answer is B, disarmament. So disarmament means elimination of specific arms step by step is called as a disarmament. Question number 16. Article 51 of Indian Constitution directs to adopt a foreign policy which upholds international law and coexistence, fundamental rights and fundamental duties, principles of socialism, secularism, and democratic parliamentary system. The correct answer is A, the foreign policy which upholds international law and coexistence. Question number 17. The policy of keeping safe distance from both the power bloc of the world is known as A, colonial movement, B, non-cooperation movement, C, non-aligned movement, it's D, disobedience movement. The correct answer is non-aligned movement. So non-aligned movement is an Indian foreign policy. So which means be neutral, stay away from each the bloc, and take independent decisions. So this was followed by Jawaharlal Nehru as our Indian foreign policy. Therefore, only our foreign policy is known as a Nehru's policy or foreign policy of Nehru. Next, question number 18. A sovereign country is one which has A, been ruled by the king, B, its own both internal and external relationship, next C, its own internal policy, so D, been ruled by other countries. Yes, children, the correct answer is B, its own both internal and external relationship. So those countries have their own internal and external policies or relationships. They are called as a sovereign country. Even India is also a sovereign country. Or the country which is not ruled by anyone is also called as a sovereign country. The prime minister who ruling the country during the time of Indo-Pak wars were Lal Bahadur Shastri, Indira Gandhi, and Deve Gowda. Lal Bahadur Shastri, Manmohan Singh, and Atal Bihari Vajpayee. Lal Bahadur Shastri, Indira Gandhi, and Atal Bihari Vajpayee. Rajiv Gandhi, Indira Gandhi, and Atal Bihari Vajpayee. Yes, children, the correct answer is C. Lal Bahadur Shastri, Indira Gandhi, and Atal Bihari Vajpayee. So Lal Bahadur Shastri, 1965 war. Indira Gandhi, 1971 war. Atal Bihari Vajpayee, Kargil war, 1999. During the Cold War, the communist countries were led by USA, India, USSR, England. The correct answer is C, USSR. So the present Russia, it was leading the communist countries, whereas USA was leading the democratic countries. The clashes between these communist countries and democratic countries was called as a Cold War. Thank you, children. For more videos, subscribe to this channel. I'm uploading next video tomorrow. And even if anybody missed the videos of any chapter, you can go to the description box. There you can find the links of the previous videos. So whichever chapter, whichever videos you have missed, so click on that link, you can watch the videos. Thank you. Practice again and again for better result.